Nityanandam everyone, it's Priscilla. Welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I made a video about deities and our connection to the divine, to gods and goddesses. And I just wanted to share one incredible personal experience I had with Venkateshwara. Lord Venkateshwara, who is an incarnation of Vishnu, one of the main godheads of Hinduism. Vishnu is the sustainer of life, right? And he's the people that follow him are Vaishnavites. Hare Krishna is very well known as being part of his order. Their path is of devotion, of love, very beautiful path. And I actually had a past life reading done for me in an Akashic records reading here in India, where I found out that I was actually in the body when Venkateshwara was, and I was his personal servant. I actually served him when he was in the body. And I got a boon or a blessing from him that I would always be with him whenever he took a birth, whenever he took a body, which to find that out was just so incredible, but that's another thing. So when I found this out, I just realized, wow, there must be this long-standing connection with me and Venkateshwara. So I went to my LA temple, which is in Montclair, California, and this was a few months ago. I went to the temple, I was at the temple, and I decided to go in. I went into the main deity room where all the gods and goddesses are there, and it's just such a beautiful energy space. You can seriously feel the energy. The first time I went there, I felt like I had a fever because my body wasn't used to that energy level. So I went over to Venkateshwara and I kneeled in front of him and I was at his feet, and he's one of the most grand deities we have in our temple. He's this huge deity, like probably 16 feet tall, and he's all decked out in gold and bright jewels and fabrics, and it's so beautiful. So I was kneeling in front of him praying, and I said, like, Venkateshwara, if I was in the body with you before, I want to feel that connection with you again. Show me that you know that I'm here, like that you're listening, that you can hear me. And I kid you not, that instant when I was kneeling in front of him, I said, please show me that you can hear me. A piece of sandalwood. So sandalwood paste is used to decorate the deities. There's a big piece of sandalwood paste put on his chin, like this. And the whole thing fell off the deity, fell off from, way high up, fell onto the floor and cracked in front of me, like all over in front of my legs and my lap. And I was just in such shock. I was like, did that really just happen? I'm looking around like, is someone playing a joke on me? And I was the only one in the temple at the time, and it had fallen in front of me, and I just started having tears in my eyes, and I was just like, oh my God, like he heard me, he responded to me. And it was such a beautiful moment, realizing how alive these deities really are and how you can have this divine connection with them. It was just such a beautiful moment for me, and then right a minute later, one of the ladies who works at the temple came up, and then I wasn't sure if I could take it. I thought, maybe I'm not supposed to take anything from the temple, the pieces that had fallen off. I thought, maybe I should leave them. But I really, of course, inside I was like, I want to take them as like this blessing from him. But I didn't touch it yet, and then I asked him, is it okay if I take it? And then walking up to me comes the temple worker, and she starts picking it up, and she's like, Ma, you want? And I just take it from, and she just gives it in my hands, and I was just like laughing, thinking this is just incredible. Like this divine connection is so real, and the second we start communicating with the divine, it actually responds. It's not a joke. It actually responds, and this was just such a beautiful moment for me. And directly afterwards, actually, I started to see the deity itself. So this big deity, I started to see its breathing space. So I saw energy, literally it's like if it was breathing, its chest is moving in and out. I started seeing this energy go in front of the deity, and it was one of the most special moments I've ever had with a deity. And this is why Hinduism is such a path that I feel so blessed to be a part of, because these kind of experiences you don't get anywhere else, and it's just such a cool lifestyle to live. So thank you guys so much for listening to this story, this connection I had with the divine, with Venkateshwara, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and please ask questions, comments. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. Love you all. Nityananda.